Great day, greatness. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. It's your girl, Kat. This is Chat with Kat and Friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have arrived at the right network if you're looking for empowerment, encouragement, inspiration. Yup, we're talking Bible, y'all. We're talking God that Jesus loved all day. That's how I rock and roll, you guys. Check out all the content on this network for greater empowerment, greater strengthening, all those things built into one. It's all right here. Check those videos out. I've had awesome, wonderful Black business owners, counselors, therapists, strategists, all of those things. Literary, financial literacy, everything that you can imagine is on this network. Check it out. You may get some information that is useful to you. And hey, if it's not useful to you right now, share it. It's guaranteed to help somebody you love, help somebody you know. Touch that subscribe button and that notification bell so that every time great information is added to this network, you will be in the know. You will have the information that you need, the encouragement that you need to make it through your next moment, your morning, your afternoon, your evening, your waking up time, whatever the case may be. And you guys, let me remind you once again that the devotional Surrender to Love is available on this network as well. You got to go a little ways back to get it, because look, we have hit far beyond or right over 500 videos by now. So the videos and the devotional that was placed on there about a couple years ago, right when the pandemic was starting, yeah, God just pressed on my heart to come forward and share and partake on this devotional that I was reading through. I did not write the devotional. It is not mine. It's not pinned to me at all. And I express that each time and tell you who wrote it and where. Maybe not where you can get it from, but you can Google that information. You can Google that and find out. But the devotional itself, I named it Surrender to Love, because it is exactly what I was hoping to impart to you, to impress upon your heart, to surrender to the great love of God, because it is inside of you. Look, just in case you don't know, you are loved and you have purpose. You're not just loved by me either, by the one and only lover of all, who loves you beyond any strings, any attachments, any self doubt, or anything that we deal with within our own selves, and in and through the ebbs and flow of life and the situations that we tend to face day to day, the ups, the downs, all of that stuff. He loves us through and through, without any of those, those strings that are attached. Look, I wanted to talk to you specifically on today about getting out of your own way. How many of you, and we're going to see, drop it in the comments, let me know what you think, but how many of you sit back and you get these great ideas and you don't do anything with them? You feel like in your mind, oh, that's already been done. Oh, nobody's gonna listen, or it doesn't matter. Why would you say that? Look at how you look. Nobody's gonna listen to you. Look at, you need this credential, you need to go to school, we have all of these things that we're fighting with ourselves about inside of our own minds. Does that resonate with you? That resonates with me greatly in growing and coming into of a greater acknowledgement of myself and awareness, breaking away from those things that may be familiar to you. If it is, do not fall for the trickery. Don't fall for that trap, you guys. The traps that we tend to place in our own minds, holding our own selves back, telling us not to go forward. Look, that is also it's like a recovery mechanism. It's a protection that we have, that our minds have, to keep us from doing harm. And it will tell us from experience, and that's what it's from experience, we learn and teach ourselves how to react to situations, to people, to different things. And when something is unfamiliar, we don't know anything about it, we haven't tapped into it before, we will get that feeling and those thoughts will rise up. Or we have done it before and maybe it didn't work out so well. We get those feelings and those thoughts that tell us, Don't do it again. Remember last time when that happened, XYZ happened and it didn't feel good. You don't want to feel that again. We never want to, right? We never want to, you never want to experience the hurt, the disappointment, and all of those things again. So in our minds, our mind is trying to put up this protection that will help us be guarded from something that we've experienced in the past. But what our mind does not know is the future. It does not know that if we press on, knowing what we learned from that experience, maybe we cross those T's and we dot those I's. We've learned and, honed in on some things that we need to change, that okay, I can do this a little different. I will schedule it this time instead of that time, or whatever the case may be. I'm just pulling at things, you guys. And those are just examples, and that may resonate with you, pinpoint specifically what it is, or it may not. It may in some way, shape, or form resonate with you and be familiar. But at any rate, those are the protections that our minds have. But just like I said, our minds don't know the future. We don't know that if we prepare better, if we sit back and strategize a little better, maybe have other connections, or invite others, or reach out in this way or that way, and we've done that work, that we are much more prepared and better at whatever that thing was that maybe we tried before and it didn't go so well. Our mind doesn't realize that, it doesn't catch up to that right away anyway. We have to push ourselves past what we may be feeling, that experience that we had. We have to push ourselves past those thoughts that come up that make us feel like we shouldn't and we can't and we won't. We might fail and this may go wrong and that may go wrong. What if? But what if everything goes right? What if it goes off smooth as whatever you ever dreamt it to be, or whatever you felt like it should be, right? So take those energies, push past all of whatever your mind may be telling you to sit back, don't do it. It's not anything, nobody's gonna listen, why would you do that? Push past all of that. I want to encourage you and empower you to push past those thoughts that are within our own minds. And even sometimes people can bring us those thoughts and those reactions. Push past those things. I encourage you to push past, push beyond. Don't let it stop you. Keep on going, because you're learning and you're growing. And with the experience that comes with planning and strategizing and all of those things, comes the better part of it. So push past all those things, you guys. I want to encourage you to keep on going, keep on pressing, keep practicing, keep making it better, because that's what it does, right? Practice makes it better, and it makes you hone in on things a lot better than it was yesterday or last month or 2 years, whatever the case may be. It makes things better. The more you practice at it, the more you continue at it, the more consistency you allow in whatever it is that you're doing, you are bound to get better at it, especially if God gave it to you. If it's one of those things that's burning on the inside that He has instructed you to do, or empowered you to do, compelled you to do, and you have all of these thoughts telling you that, nope, that's not it. Nope, you're not the one. Nope, all you hear is nope, 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 nope. And all of these things are stacking up, adding up, reasoning within yourself, letting you know or telling you, you have to rise up, push past, and go beyond, and tell you, now is the time, now is the place, or whatever the case may be. And boom, do the daggone thing. So look, bust a move, as my pastor says from time to time. Pastor Stephen Lawrence, pastor of Abundant Harvest Ministry, 1720 Belmont Avenue in Windsor Mill, Maryland. Bust a move. I dare you to bust a move, ladies and gentlemen. Push past all of those thoughts, the negativity that may be before you, hindering you and holding you back from going forward, from pressing forward, from reaching higher than you have. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be a little trying. It may be, and then it may not be, but you won't know until you try. I guarantee you it will work out better than it did the last time. Put a little more thought into it, put a little more strategy in it, maybe write it out on some paper, you know, put that pen to work. Put your ideas down, make sure they make sense, make sure it rolls and goes fluidly, you know, in a manner and in an organized fashion. It'll come out. It'll turn out better than it did before. I almost, I almost promise you. I would love to promise you, but look, I don't know. I'm not the one. I'm not the promise keeper, the great promise keeper. You do it with his intentions and his motives on the inside. You got it. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed to work out. So those are the things that I would love to impart to you on today. I pray that you be encouraged, and these are things that you need to know so that you can grow and move forward. Press past all of those things that are inside your mind. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. I will talk to you later. This is food and thought for everyone. Have a blessed and safe day. Thank you.